Hi, everybody out in YouTube land. What's good tonight? Um, Captain Marvel. I know you were waiting. Oh, yeah, I want to jump on for a little bit, and 'cause I haven't checked in for a couple weeks because it's been crazy. I'm coming to you from my new uh, situation, my new setup. Coming to you live from my bedroom. Hi, Huli. Yay. Hi, JK Pioneer. There is Captain Marvel. Gallatin Ghost. Oh my God, you cracked me up so bad. I can't remember what you said last night, but you said something in the chat that was so funny. I don't know what it was. Um, yeah, so today was such a happy Thanksgiving. Hi, Jerry Stone. Hi, Davio. Much love to you too. Um, I ugh, today today my sister moved in. She's here right now. I'm trying to be like, yeah. Uh, we had a tough day. Oh my stars! It was busy. It was her and I rented a U-Haul cargo van and moved moved, which would be fine. But you know what happened, you guys? I know I'll get to the juicy bits here, but I have to tell you, I fell down the steps. Not really a lot of steps. I fell down one step, but I fell down a concrete step onto concrete when I was carrying something. I just missed the step and I landed on my knees and my palms of my hand. I got a huge bruise. Oh yeah, you can almost see it in the camera. And road rash on both hands, and both my knees took the brunt of it. It's like, oh my God. And that was after 6 hours of just me and my sister moving. I mean, we moved stuff. We moved queen size bed and giant TV from the 1990s, where it's like this wide and this wide. Every muscle hurts. But anyway, let's talk about stuff, you guys. Let's talk about High Street. How are you? What have we Epsom salt warm bath. Oh, I have lavender scented Epsom salt right this minute. But I took a shower already, stood there. We're not done. She's moved out. So we have to go back to the house tomorrow and do all the cleaning. So the rooms are empty. We just have to go and do the rest of the cleaning. And so then I'm hoping to get my normal life back, my normal swing. Turkey on a biscuit. Turkey gravy. So if you made great, like chicken over baking powder biscuits, you could do turkey over baking powder biscuits. I have a huge I cooked a 12-pound turkey for me and my sister in her oven while I did stuff over at her house. But okay, anyway, what is going on? It seemed like there's stuff and news and real stuff, fun stuff to talk about. Check the Hydini. Hi, Hydini. Check the attack for hidden stuff. Jeff. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Fluffy. Fluffy biscuits. No, I was so tired. I have all this turkey stuffing, mashed potatoes. I have all the whole Thanksgiving dinner. all prepared in my fridge, but I was too tired to even stand there and put something on a plate. So I had Taco Bell. I had Taco Bell after moving all day. Trouble brewing. Trouble is brewing. I know, you guys, I've been out of the scene. Like, really, seriously, I have been, like, I've been busy trying to get my house ready, trying to help her get her house, and the whole idea of this even happening. I've lived in my own house by myself I've owned this house for 16 years. I've lived by myself in this house. So it's a huge adjustment for me to all of a sudden, like tonight's my first night. I will be waking up tomorrow for the first time with somebody else in my house, but I couldn't have, it couldn't be a better person. It's my favorite person ever, my sister. Don't tell my other sister. Beef supreme chalupa. I had 2 crunchy tacos and a chili cheese burrito that I only ate half of. Hi, Jason North Face. Good night. Nice to see you. I drove by one of those great big giant, I suppose it's a cell tower of sorts, because it's huge and it's way big. But I looked up there to see if you're up there smoking a cigarette, but nope. Can't even see that far up there. Somebody could have been up there and I wouldn't even been able to tell. That's what but that's funny. That made me think of you when I saw that tower. So yep. After I watched that video of you you smoking a cigarette at 1,000 feet in the air or whatever. I don't know how many feet. A lot. We love you, Susie. Hi. Yes. Love you too. Hi, K Pro. Lovely to see you on. Thank you. Galagy goes, it would be good for both of you to be together for the holidays. Make a blanket for it in the living room. I have a cat now too. She comes with a cat. And it's a cool cat though. He's really cool. He's mellow. Like he really doesn't even care. He seems like he doesn't care that he's here, It's one of those cats that they don't. Anyway, yeah, let's talk about stuff. Street, I didn't see a video from you. Hi, Cat tomorrow. Cat, I know. It's fun having the idea of having a critter in the house again, Make sure the cat doesn't chew on forest fern. I hung it high. Now it's relocated to the kitchen window and out of cat reach. I put a Christmas tree up last night. When I was watching, no, I was listening to the Zoom, the Mike and K Pro's Zoom meeting, but I wasn't, I had them in my headphones and then just went about my merry way and did a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, so my trees have no ornaments on the bottom foot. Oh yeah, right. You have to animal proof your I don't know how old this cat is. Biggs. He's not that big of a cat, but anyway. Queen Anne, hi Lori. Watch for mail from me, Susie, next week. Oh, I love that. I love getting real mail and having something to look forward to. That's great. That's exciting. Thank you, Lori. Oh, okay. I want to hold the phone right now. K Pro, you're on here. Did you at the end of your show, did you just kind of casually just go, Yeah, I got stuff that I'm gonna share that I'm not gonna be using in the TV show episodes. Whoa. Did you say that you are making, or you're in a making, is that happening? Or did I just go make that up? Because that's what I do. Make up the story. Oh, funny. Um, I'm not Cappy answering your what? Cappy. Netflix. I missed such an opportunity with my biscuit video that I could have went ring ring and then ah you know. No, Netflix did not call. Susie, you're pretty good at catching details. Or you're pretty good at trying to be sneaky about the information. Or didn't mean to. Did you not mean to say that? Uh, ooh, Susie NBC is calling. Oh no. Oh no. Susie Fennhaven, never heard of her. No idea what you're talking about. Oh God, Jason North Face, your streams are still going on your channel. You did a stream, Jason? What? Looking good, Susie. This is hair all natural. Like I couldn't wait to take a shower after that because when you live in a place for 7 years, that one great big bench thing, you just never pull out because it's huge or whatever. Pull it out, all the cobwebs and whatnot from stuff that's been in place for too long, whatever. So I felt out, and I'm injury on the play on concrete. I felt knees and palms down on concrete. It was terrible. But anyway, I survived. I didn't break anything. It could have been bad. That could have went way worse. But I do feel like some kind of superhero. Like I got band-aids on my fingers. I'm like injured, bruised. But I feel like a superhero for doing it, accomplish it. I mean, it was a whole house full of furniture, tables and chairs and beds and dressers and uh-huh. Okay, so what's going on? No, tell me. ABC. No. Right, Jason? Susie is looking great. Thank you, Gallatin Goes. Hallmark Channel. Oh, the Thrill of the Chase is not Hallmark Channel. You could spin it that way, but it is not as interesting as spinning it to another way, Is that real? That's like so fun. And oh yeah, the information about his cabin. Oh, Susie, Santa Claus is calling. He's filling out his list. Oh, you know what? I made it onto the good list this year. Or just today. I qualied. It was my big quali. Chuck did it. Oh man, it's gonna be easy tomorrow. Just the cleaning, and it's so much easier to clean when there's nothing. It's bare, so it's easy, breezy, lemon squeezy. But that's what I'm doing today. Yeah. So and look, I'm having a beer. This is what I'm drinking. Milwaukee's Best Light. This is called frugal. You can get a 15 pack for $10. So I could get the really yummy 6-pack for $10, or I could get a 15 pack for $10. Susie went for, we're going for quality or quantity over quality today. Cheers. Oh wait. Hi, Nomadic Madman. Let's talk first, Cappy. Who's Cappy? Or is that crappy? And I just missed the R. How did Thanksgiving go? Santa's good list. I made the good list this year, Jerry Stone. I think I really did. Are you going to Vegas? Hell yes, I'm going to Vegas. Oh, you know what else is good? That was just yesterday that happened. I don't know. Am I supposed to? Can I say? Can I? A wonderful searcher sent me $500 yesterday for Vegas money to cover all the, like all the expenses, like the room and the traveling, get there, or the, have to get to the airport and get, whatever. But that's amazing. So there's like there's no way out. Somebody's paying for my ticket and my in the tournament, and then plus I got other money before that too, like $270. So like no choice, man. I am going, unless COVID screws everything up. That would suck. But until then, it's all systems go. Green light. Hotel room, I booked it already. I reserved it. It's done. So that's amazing. Vegas, baby. No matter what, that's going to be a blast. I mean, it's going to be, that's all good. That is all good and amazing. And that came on Thanksgiving, like this ching, this, like, I don't even know where my phone is. Yeah, where is my phone? That is a good question. Oh, but I got high-speed internet again, so I don't have to use my phone to connect to the internet. I bet it's downstairs. Oh, well, nobody's calling me anyway. I'm going to miss that call. Netflix is going to have to leave me a message. Oh, you going to? Okay. Who else is going in here? Damn you, COVID. Nice to see you there. Are you going, Davio? That would be so good. I don't know how to play poker very good, but that's like, not really relevant how well, whatever, yes, yay. Yay, that's so good. Tell their people to call your people. Susie Fennhaven, you probably packed your phone when moving. It really makes me wonder. I don't like it when I don't know where my phone is exactly. You guys know that feeling, like, But I did pay for the extra insurance in case it's ever lost. Then you get a new one right away, like in one day or something, magically. So that's like a peace of mind type thing. Scenes. But I also like to read some of the comments. Why don't you go check? It's like losing a child feeling. Party in the desert at sunset. Oh, that sounds so good. Because I suspect that Las Vegas in January is going to be perfect weather, just beautiful. You know, people will be freezing at 60 degrees. Well, I don't know. It was like 30, I don't know, 32 today, 31 here. So, yeah. But at least there was no snow. It was a sunny, beautiful, perfect day. And if you're going to move when it's cold out like that. So, it really was like a perfect day. Couldn't ask, the moving gods were on our side. Yep. Oh, hi. I set 2 searchers up on a blind date at last year's World Series, and they have been dating ever since and moved in together this week. Oh, that is amazing. Sounds like a great episode. It is. You know what, though? It's such a great story. The Forrest Fenn treasure hunt is a great story. And the characters involved. Every one of you guys is a character in this. And how I got to be a character in this is just flapping my mouth. Anyone could, if you want to make a name for yourself in the Forrest Fenn treasure hunt, you know what you do? You make a name for yourself. I just, anyone can. And so, but there's so many other characters besides the characters we know. Like there's a whole nother world. Like I don't like Thor and Hint of Riches. I don't go read that. I don't, I met K-Pro, or I know of K-Pro. She created a name for herself by creating the Hint of Riches Thor blogs, or before the YouTube thing came about. Well, the YouTubers came about, and that was before you even had, or any creators had the ability to go live on YouTube. Like this feature didn't exist and till like I've been making videos since 2018, like May of 20 was like the first time I started making videos. And maybe at that time they just started the ability to go live. But I see shenanigans. I see Captain Marvel says shenanigans. That's one of my favorite words as well. Ridiculous is by far my favorite word. And then shenanigans is up there. Very important. K-Pro, you have any single females that will be there who might pair well with whiskey? Drink yourself hot. Mm-hmm. Drink yourself cute. Liquid courage. So anyway, what am I saying about that? Oh, hi, Jason Indy. Hiya. There's another rock star that created her name for herself on and she created a name. Candy, you created a name because of when you shared your anagram of the title. I want to is it the fire or the Madison River? I can't remember now your anagram because now I just went. Psh. But anyway, and then it was like, yeah, it's like that's really awesome, and everybody wanted to hear about it. And didn't you go on Toby and Shelley's show or somebody's show, or I don't know, I can't remember. But anyway, it was like everybody wanted to know what Candy knew, because you know what, you have sweet skills and you know so much about this chase, because you're it's like, there's some people that you guys, every one of you guys that are listening to me right now, we jumped in with both feet. Boom. There's no dipping toes. When in Forrest Fenn's treasure hunt, he may say you got to dip your toe, but when it comes to it, there are no toe dippers that are still lingering. Like you guys, we're all in. We jumped in the deep end. And the only way out is to, we're not done yet. And it's like, you can't be mad. Everybody's like, oh, so mad at how it ended. I don't think it's, well, yes, it's ended, but it isn't over. Look at the story is unfolding in front of us. We are creating the story right now. And Candy, I'm still Team Firehole. Yeah, the Firehole, because, oh man, Candy. Oh, I could work with that and work with your anagram, because that is fascinating bit about him adding a memoir in different type font. That's a French word, and you have to translate. It was a French guy that interpreted the Rosetta Stone, and it's a French soldier, or what was it? You guys know. But anyway, how that is, and if you use those in that A and M, seems like it's something important. So when it's a really great idea. It's a great way to look at it. And anyway, but that's how I listened to the show on Thanksgiving. I can't think of the guy's name. The guy that he gets drunk and eggs everybody on. Greg. I can't think of the name of his channel. He's like, whatever. I mean, there's a character. I mean, it's just another character. And his approach is that. But anyway, I was listening to that, and it's just so interesting how the information everyone has about the chase, how it's so different and divided, and like his idea was, do you think the finder is French? I don't know. Anyone wonder if there is a real finder? I think there is. I'm going with I don't want to, I'm going with what we know or Forrest told us, until anything different. I'm not going to go off track at this point. I was on track with Forrest for how many years, and believed him and trusted him. And I am not going to veer off track at this point. Do I think it's possible that that he, created the ending himself, which would be fine? This is his hunt, and it is it's a really piece of art. We're living this living art, his what he started. And so He can end it however he wants. But right now, because he said there is a real finder, I believe him, and I'm going with that. And because he said it was in Wyoming, I'm going to go with Wyoming, and I'm going to believe him until proven otherwise, you know? Um, Susie, I still have some doubts and want to dive into what happens the week it was announced. Ooh, you know what? That is really juicy, K Pro. That is something that's really interesting and something to talk about. Um, um, because Street Scene says, I believe Forrest too. Interesting, huh? I heard that too, Captain Marvel. Barbara A is saying that she got contacted by. Oh yeah. Yes, that's what I was gonna say. That's why I was talking about listening to those that got entertainment purposes only. Holy crap, that is entertaining. But it did, like, I had all I could do to keep my mouth shut during that show. I just couldn't. It was so hard to zip it. So hard to zip it. The first stanza talked about going alone in Eden, his paradise. And that's what his cabin in paradise. And that's how, look at. So if you can relate the first stanza into that, in the book, you can find his paradise was that one room cabin. That's what he captioned that photo of that cabin. So that's a tie-in, and that's how we need to look at this, and that's how we need to work on this. To if we want to crack it before we could still play. We can still play treasure hunter, even though it is found, even though it's over, but coming up with ideas and talking about things like this. Thanks. I just wish the damn finder, who I admire so much, would show some damn evidence. Damn it. They did show evidence. They showed those photographs. The photographs that Forrest confirmed that there was a finder and that were put on Dale's website of him with the bracelet and the, whatever. Those photos and the ones that showed up on Medium came from the same source. They came from the same day. So, either way, there's a character out there. There's another character. Our now main character, the finder. He's out there, or they are out there. I would fall for that conspiracy where more than one hand is in this because of a collaboration, and there's a spokesperson and I wouldn't be surprised of that. I think it would make it more difficult. Well, depending on the people and their personalities, how sticky that situation could be. And Spider Dude, the Spider Dude did a show on the finder being shy. He was just a little shy of the chest. Oh, yeah. I like Spider. Roman Candle Star Spider. He did a live show the other day, just a couple days ago. Was it the day before Thanksgiving, perhaps? And he said that he was done making videos. That was his. He showed everybody his Solve to the Poem in West Yellowstone, and said that was it. And that's dang. I liked the way that he thought about stuff. And so there's another character that made a name for himself in a really short period of time just by presenting interesting and entertaining information that was not just the you come at me, not just the I want to sue Forrest and more people should sue him and we should pick it outside his house or whatever. It's above that, and that's where we all should rise and ride above that. Although I'm the first one to say that is entertaining as hell, and that is why people tune in to that, and why it's just something that whatever, it did provoke me, and it did want me to jump in. I was like, but anyway, Jason Indy says, I just want to find Fenn's Eden, and that's why he goes to the allegorical siege for the imagery, and also named the chest Indulgence. It was about finding his new Eden, and that's that castle of love, the chest image. Isn't that what that sums it up to? This that was a perfect. That would be so good if the treasure chest got to live on, like got to a new, the same just the treasure chest. I'm talking just the treasure chest, and got to put new items, different items, or whatever, and go off. That would be good. Oh wait, sometimes I want to sue myself, but I never answered the phone or the door. Oh God. Yeah. We would have had the answer long ago if people were not suing and threatening violence. It's so, and you know what? A lot of the threats and a lot of the, the stuff that I've heard just through YouTube, people, videos, it seems really empty. It just seems like they're angry, and which is such an understandable thing, because it's frustrating. It's a very frustrating. I think it's a human reaction. Just a normal reaction is one of them can be anger, and I can see where people are angry, but I think the people that are angry like that are thinking that it's over, and look at how it ended. They're mad about how it ended. It's done, and to me, I know it's not over. The story's still being created. And when we find out, we get to find out more. There's more to come. And so if there's more to come, it's not over. Yeah, the search part is over, unless you want to play along and still anagram stuff and still look in the book and still, you guys, you want to work on the poem with me? Should we start with, first grade and start looking at that chapter and picking it apart? Or I don't know. That sounds like fun. That's Fennhaven. It gives us something to do while we wait for the people to quit it. Wait, I see my name. Hi, Kadelkan. Yes, it is far from over. So I guess that's why I'm not. I guess if you look at it that way, it takes the anger out of it, so you can choose to be angry and how it ended, or you can choose to think of it as it's not over yet. Nomadic Madman, wonder if the finder is having difficulty wrapping up this because of the COVID. Maybe there are other issues. And if we do believe that the Finder wrote article, the Finder article in Medium, if we do believe that and go with it, he said Forrest wanted to meet him and he couldn't go back because of the circumstances. And I think that could have very well be COVID. Like, he could have had COVID himself. He could have caught COVID because he traveled to Wyoming in June during the quarantine, or during, what are we calling it? What is it? The 2020 apocalypse. So he could have traveled and, got COVID, and you can't go see Forrest wasn't going to risk any, who knows? But COVID's messed up a ton of stuff. It's messed up everything, and it's icky. It's an icky, weird world that, that we're all experiencing for the first time. We all are having a hard time. And I think that the whole COVID thing has intensified the feelings, that the intensity of the feelings that we all are having. It's everybody's so short just because, we have to live on high alert. We have to look at, wear masks everywhere. And then some people aren't wearing masks. And so it's like, is that danger? So your brain is like, look at, it's exhausting, our world right now. Jason, and he says, basically, what I'm saying is that the poem is leading us to this new Eden through his version of paradise. God underestimated his abilities when he created the Firehole River. And I think his place is going to be a lot more spectacular than the GPS solve place. I didn't, we only got to see what we got to see of it in the, what you guys showed us, what K-Pro, of the GPS solve, but the place was so ho-hum. It seems like it should be, unless something special did happen there, that's the only thing. I don't know. But the new Eden, yeah, so much says, Yellowstone, and, I don't know. I think it's, good night. Good night, Jason North Face. See you in about 15 minutes. Street scenes. Could is an eye-opening moment in history. COVID is an eye-opening, isn't it? It's like, yeah, wow. I don't know, but it sucks that it's still, like, I know Mike and Christy, they're gonna get married on that day, no matter what, because they're there. They live in Vegas, so they can just do it, But is travel, COVID could screw up the travel. So it's such a weird thing to plan a trip when you don't know if you really can. And it's just like, really, world? Hate it. Susie, yes, don't go for the GPS solve. It doesn't make sense to me enough. But I don't think we have all the information. Like, they know more. They've got, it all fell in place for them. And you could tell because of how excited we were that it struck that aha chord with them. We're all looking for that aha chord, So when that happened, or, when they went and did that solving it, sparked that moment. We didn't get to be privileged to all the information be that idea. But I still don't, because without knowing the whole thing, I don't it isn't good enough for me. The finder has to tell me while he's holding the chest with the dragon bracelet and say that's what it was for it to be good enough for me. Otherwise it didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. It didn't have enough connections to the book. It didn't have enough for me. Oh, I see my name. The end is nigh. Apocalypse, aka New Eden. Only the phantom knows. The phantom guards the door to paradise in Omar's poem. The door of darkness, which through we must pass to, or something. Can't remember. Yeah. No ho-hum solves allowed in this chase. Well, they're allowed, but was it special enough? Did it click? For me, was it, oh, that's what he was talking about? Yes. I want to feel that. I want to know the real from the horse's mouth answers, like even if he never tells us there's got to be some key that unlocks it. And that's what we need. That's what I need to make my brain go, okay, I'm done with that. Now we can do whatever else. I don't know. Oh, here's a nomadic man said, what would you like to happen to indulgence? I'm hoping to see it in a museum with all the forest cool items like sitting bowls, pipe, and arrowheads. Yeah, I want a Forest Fen room at the. Look at I'm rolling away. Hang on. Gonna roll my chair back. The floors in my bedroom are really warped. And it's bugging me not having my phone. God, you guys. I think I need to. Hi, David. Hi, GeoNut. X marks the spot. You have the wrong take on paradise. Are you the paradise ruler? The finder said he's a millennial, and that wasn't an age. It was a hint. Millennial kingdom. What is this millennial kingdom you speak of? Smarty chasing Indy. You have so much. You know so much because of rabbit holes. We'll call them rabbit holes. Whatever. It's learning. Where warm water is held is the key. You're right, GeoNet. That's what he told us. Why would we not believe that? Captain Marvel. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. I watched some of the Wizard of Oz last night too. That was awesome. Sorry about the fish was added to battery after what? I have to get fish. Jason Indy. So how does that connect to the firehole solve? Watch out, she can dazzle you with some information on the firehole and how exactly she got there using anagrams, anagramming the title. I give you title to the gold. The title will take you to the gold. Sounds like obvious. Oh, and Roman Candle Star Spider. His involved, chase. He used the word chase as a chase on a fireplace, as the blaze and the chase. The chase. That's what you call the, clever. Because again, I give you title. Title is what title? Personally, I think it's $17 a square inch, because the finder told us that when he met Forrest, what did Forrest give him? He gave him a book. He gave him Eric Sloan's book. He gave him $17 a square inch. I give you title to the gold. Here's your title. Here's your $17 a square inch book. Title 2. Oh, that is part 2. Queen Anne, very interesting way to look at that. I hope there is. You know what? There's no way there isn't a part 2 to this, because the story's not over. I don't think, or who asked me that, Nomadic Madman, was it you, who asked me about whether, what I want to see with the done with the chest. And I want to see it. I want to see it in a museum. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want the story to be a place, like there was this treasure hunt, and, make it awesome, an awesome experience at the museum, so it makes people want to go and experience this. And I would love to see them recreate the spot inside the museum. So whatever the spot is, it stays pristine and lovely and whatever. But I would like to see a recreation of that inside, and like, see the chest where it sat in the museum, like see it there. Maybe have a 3D bronze chest of it in some sort of a, and then the real chest that is sitting open with all the stuff out, or each thing out, or I don't know. But I want it to be a big damn deal. I don't want it to go to a private collector and just have him shove all that stuff in his vault or safe, and nobody gets the story, and the stories end and the story's over. I think that would be a bummer ending to our, K-Pro says Denver Museum is more likely, which that's because that's the Smithsonian. And I think that would be lovely and apropos. And IWA, the Ultimate Robin Williams compilation, S Corp. Oh, where is the cabin? Tower Junction or the Snake River at Gadalcon? The museum, some of the best security this side of Mississippi. Yeah, and plus, yeah, it would have to be someplace, someplace secure. And although the first thing I want to do is touch it, I want to touch all that stuff. I want to dig through it and look at every piece. It would be a bummer if we don't ever get a full inventory. What's in that damn olive jar? Okay, I see my name. Yeah, if you guys want me to read or talk, please put at Susie Fennhaven so it pops up like Nomadic Madman. Any thoughts on why the chest looked half empty, full in the photo? Maybe the finder took stuff out to move it. 42 pounds is heavy loads, especially when you're picking it up from, oh my God, I picked up so much stuff today. Heavy, really heavy stuff. And I am old and I have arthritis. And you guys would have been impressed. This was some serious Wonder Woman stuff today. But yeah, 42 pounds is and especially if it's sitting flat on the ground, from a I would have had to take stuff out. I would have shove it in my pockets. We all need a gold bath. Phew, coins flying in the air. Like the casino slot machines, they have these gold coins. Throw it all over. Roll around on it. I want to try on the dragon bracelet just to. I wonder if Shiloh, I wonder where the turquoise bracelet landed. It would be awesome to see Shiloh wearing that. I hope so. I wonder where that went. Do you know where that went, K-Pro? Street Scenes. Oh, no, we already did that. Maybe they don't want to pay taxes, and that's why it wasn't shown. But you guys, here's the thing. Our treasure book, it only shows the gold. That's it. And so why, so he only says, just because he says there was this, that, and the other in there, think of all the other things that possibly could come with this chest that he didn't talk about because of, it's like if the finder said, they're like, oh yeah, but what about this and that and whatever, and then he's like, well, I only got this stuff. This is all that there is. It's all you can see. You can't see an olive jar. You can't see a dragon bracelet, so maybe it is something. And because gold, I think there's different, if you find a gold nugget laying on the ground, it's yours unless you are on somebody else's claim. But whatever, it's a rock. It's a rock. Random rock laying there. So who, and gold coins, that's currency. But it is, I do think it is tied to something of not, because this chest doesn't look full. It doesn't look full on here. And where's the jar? How would a jar even fit in here? It doesn't make sense, you guys. The longer that secret, the more money. It's a no-brainer. Hi, Adam Foddy. Hi, Rusty Nipples. Is Ellen K in here? Hi, very important. Hi, Ellen K. I did see your name. Hi, Ellen K. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. How does Rusty Nipples show up after somebody mentions Rusty? No. Uh-oh, my connection is failing. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Hello? Dang. A sunken chest is just as good. No, it must stay in the media to be able to get more money, hence the Medium article. Yeah, the more people are talking about, and that's another thing too, the more people stay engaged in the story, the more people talk about it, the longer it's going to stay alive. We're what's keeping the story alive, and keeping it, going, because people that don't care about the chase or don't, or, just heard what, and then let it go and went one ear and out the other and went, oh, that was found. And psh, it's, um, yeah, there are those people, which I don't, those never, committed in it enough, or I don't know. But those people, they don't care. So to keep people caring about this, um, you got to keep attention on it, and that's where the characters come in. That yesterday's Thanksgiving chat, um, when those characters, when they're, it doesn't matter any, whether it be bad or good, it's still, it's still keeping it alive. Although they started out with this video that Bill made of, he put Forrest's head on a turkey and did this horrible dance and made him get, and like danced him into the oven or something. It's like, I didn't think it was funny. I thought it was disrespectful. Forrest, out of all, he could have picked somebody else. I can think of one person. She would have looked great as a turkey. She would have looked great as a dancing turkey instead of Forrest Fenn, and then they wonder, and then Bill wonders why, he has a hard time with understanding that that's offensive to, how can you say, oh yeah, I love Forrest Fenn, and then do something so disrespectful. It's hard for, it was uncomfortable for me to watch a lot of that show. Let's just put it that, just because it's like so not my belief or not my thing. I'm not mad. I don't want to make fun. I don't want to be disrespectful to somebody that meant so much to me. I've never met the man, and he was such a huge part of my life and still is. That, yeah, I don't know. I'll defend him till the end, or I just have a natural instinct to want to defend him and not, you guys know. Chase and Indy, the finder left many clues within the Medium article. Yes, he did. Oh, and I loved it that he talked about Eric Sloan and used Eric Sloan and rewrote a poem, used Eric Sloan's, that little tribute that Forrest wrote about Eric, and then he took that and then wrote that. I just think that that just makes me excited to know. I have this awesome Eric poster. It's perfect. It's on my wall. I should have put it back here. I should put it, I don't know, but here it's like on the side of my bed so I can look at it. It's great. I love it. Okay, I see my name. Yeah, there's so many clues. That is fun. You're right, Indy. It is really fun to go back to that Finder article and start extracting clues, because that article is long. I mean, there's a lot of information in there. That's awesome, fun to pick apart. Again, it would be. Street, the TV deals. What? What, April? That's so crazy. And how you're just like slipping in so coy to all of us. Like, by the way, sneaky. The TV deals take a while, and it died down. So they got the thumbs down with the network they pitched it to, then started over with an agent. The agent said to get an article out and go big. I mean, what was it that, not the New Yorker, but New York Magazine, right? Somebody, legit. That was solid. And that was no little article either. That was a long article. But, if anything, K-Pro knows what's, she's got her finger on the pulse, um, because of the hint of riches. And she gets to see the traffic in and out of that, and this, what gets people excited, what gets people going there, So that is interesting. Okay. Susie, Chase it, Indy. What were the hints in this Finder article? Nomadic Madman. Oh, GeoNut mouse retracted. Yeah. What is that? That's well, the Eric Sloan thing. I don't know. I have to pull it up, but that would be a really fun. That would be a really fun Fennhaven Friday, to analyze that with everybody some more and see if we can crack into who this is. Millennial. Oh yeah, millennial. And he also said he doesn't know what to do, or he's trying to make it how Forrest wanted it to, Adam 2021 will give you all of the answers you need. Next year we will see a documentary released revealing the Finder, the solve, everything. The GPS solve will be proved wrong. Yeah, but that's okay. Sorry, K-Pro, he writes. I don't think anyone needs to be sorry about that, because everyone gets to, until we get that, what you just described from the Finder, real information, everything's on board, everybody's ideas are on board, we all get to decide what excites us and what feels right to us and doesn't. So until then, it's still in the game. It's still a game, it's still played. Because it's the answers we seek. No longer it's the gold. We no longer seek the gold. We now are seeking the answers, and it's human nature. I don't care what anyone, who was it? Nick, he was on that show. Was it that same show? Feels like it. Yeah. And he's like trying to get people to move forward or move on. He's like, there's so many people that are still caught in the chase that they're not moving on with their lives to other stuff, and to him and to that, I say, I don't think there's any shame in that game. He found like several treasures. Like he solved a couple different treasure hunts this year. He's had that aha moment. He's had that I got it and actually did it, So I don't think he's a good judge of that. Our aha moment that we still didn't get, I think that's just I just think that's, a normal thing. There is so much I need to tell you about the Millennial Kingdom connection. That would be awesome to talk about, because I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what the Millennial Kingdom is. But I can see where millennial and millennium, like dancing with the millennium, right? Now now I gotta look at it because they're too similar. Yeah, is 1,000. millennial. What does that mean? Is that a real word outside of the the description for? No, that's a pulp culture description for the age of people. Okay. But it would be great to talk about with you because I don't know. Alan Case. Oh wait, Street Scene says I do not want to move on without taking TTOC with me forever. I'm with you, Street. I don't want to go if I have to go without TTOTC. I refuse. K-Bro, unsure, but Forrest's lack of excitement about the find, the fake blaze, the faux blaze, and the finder's continuous anonymity make me thinking that he didn't earn it. Mm-hmm. Alan, I can, yeah, because, there's such a story, there's like a huge story behind that. Ooh, can't wait. K-Pro, am I still your rutabaga? Do you still want me? I love rutabagas. I haven't had one in a while, but I do. And turnips. Alan, I think he was disappointed in the quick sale desire. No collector in him, no desire to see Forrest again. Forrest asked many times. Right? But do you think Forrest really wanted him to keep it and just, or do you think Forrest wanted it to go someplace else? Do you think that he really wanted the finder? Or maybe he thought the finder would want to be the leader of the pack then, like then you could use that as your platform for any way you want to take it. But somebody that doesn't want to go take that on, he just wants to dip. Whoop. Out. I'm outie. I played the game. I won. I'm out. Next, I'm going to go travel the world or whatever, pay off my loans, and hasta la vista, baby. I'm going to wherever they say hasta la vista. Susie Fennhaven, he said he was trying to make Forrest's wishes happen. Yep. That's really, that's like promising. That's how we know, that's how we can't be mad at the ending because it's not the ending. We don't have the ending yet. We don't know. So we don't get to be mad yet. Till the whole story comes out, until K-Pro's TV show. That is fantastic. Hell yeah, I'm tuning into that shit for sure. And the cast of characters involved in the chase really leaves the door wide open to, the whole story. Yeah, who gets to keep it's like he won the chocolate factory, and then he said, I'm not into chocolate. I don't like Oompa Loompas. I want to cash it in. I think Mr. Slugworth is gonna take over, and I'm gonna scram to Tahiti. The Finder is not a group. I will go on record and say that. Okay, Street Scenes. Yeah. Well, so far, if you want to go with what Forrest has told us, and you want to stay in that whole loop, um, then he said it was a shy guy. So according to what we know, that it was just one person, um, based on the information that we have presented to us. But it's fun to consider more people involved. It's possible. But what we know now, it's one person. I am a group. At least that's what the others have told me. A group of what? But he gets chocolate for life. Yeah, what do you do when you get the keys to the kingdom and you don't want a kingdom? I don't want a kingdom. Here's your keys back, man. I'm scrambling. Okay. I see my name. So many ignored when the finder talked about Fenn not getting his redemption. That was a huge hint. What did he say about that in the finder article? Redemption. That word was used in the finder article, redemption. Stressing, yes, person found the treasure. Dave Brent. Hi, Dave from Down Under. He put it back while you were all at the Femboree. Even shouted, you all drinks to keep you there. That's the call that they got on the phone when they're all at the bar. The finder says, I'll buy a round for everybody. So everybody was there at the bar so he could sneak off and go hide it again. That's okay. Indy, oh my God, we need to make sure Cynthia is in town. And Bobbitt, you got to meet him. Oh God. There's a character too. But I have no desire to meet him. None. Okay. Although I want to observe him in a crowd, because I bet for sure he is like a entertaining. Let's just say I bet he provides some damn good entertainment. K-Pro, in the Medium article, the finder said 2 people can keep a secret. Now one of them is dead. Oh, right. So that's saying that there's one finder. The one goes back to the one finder theory, because that's what we were told, She said, let me copy and paste. How do you, okay, go ahead. I don't know what that means. Do you need a wrench to do that? Oops, Indy. Oops, God, every time I click on your dots, there we go. Put user and hide this here. Now you're a moderator. Is that what you meant? Do you have to put links in? You have to have a wrench? I don't know, you guys. Would you say Forrest was in a happy, good, excited mood during the Fenn finale? You mean the day before he passed away? I think he found closure in that. I think he was excited for everybody there. But obviously he was ill, I wonder if he felt, I don't know. Oh, don't make me think about how he felt that day, because I will start crying. I'm not, because all of a sudden I'll feel it. and I'll start crying. No, throw a shrimp Barbie. Barbie. I don't know how to. Now I forgot how to do an accent. But I do love shrimp on the Barbie. In the dark. Uh, he did seem disappointed. Well, it could be all the lawsuit. Yeah. So, what is the latest on Barb's lawsuit? Says Adam Foddy. Um, Good question. It's so hard for me to follow, and I don't follow. Like, I know a good place to find out the latest information is the Hint of Riches Thor blogs, but that's for people that know how to read and can read well. Especially the legal documents are it's legalese. So yeah, could I read it? Could I understand it? Yeah, but it would take me the whole flippin' day, you know. So yeah, somebody sum it up. What's her latest thing? What because she keeps being a flaky. She keeps being flaky about it all. She keeps changing her saying different things. Like she thinks it was a prank now instead of hacking, or you know, she's not. She's like making it up as she goes along. Um, but maybe that's how the law works. I don't know. She's the one that. But she said something when somebody asked her. I think maybe it was Jason Northface. Like he said to her, you had to expected the backlash from the community. You had to expect people to, you know, be angry about you doing this lawsuit. And she was like, no, it surprised me. She thought people were gonna go be like, oh, of course it was your, or I don't know. But the psychology and the character is so interesting. Um, it would make a great episode. You know, it really would. And scroll a bit. Oh yeah, I'm like, that would be me. Scroll up. Oh, scroll up a bit. Okay. Something from you. Okay. A final act of selflessness in what should have been his moment of redemption. He went to great lengths to protect my anonymity. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. You were let me copy and paste it. Give me a minute. I'm gonna go to the article. Didn't want a wrench. Okay. Ah, Don Knotts' voice. She's nuts. Okay, but Don Knotts is Barney Fife, right? Barney. I can't remember, but I did see the name of that, whatever that show is. That's still on TV. I saw it on. I haven't had cable in a long time, and now I have cable. That my sister's here. We got it hooked up, and so the TV world is what has been lacking for me. Like I don't know what shows are out there anymore, but you know, I don't even know what channel to go look for stuff because I don't even know what's on. So whatever. Redemption. Also, thank you for my wrench. Yeah, whatever. uh, she's either seriously crazy or a really good actor. Yeah, redneck. Or she believes so much in herself that, or has herself convinced of this story. Um, she really believes it. Like she can't see past how people can't see it her way. which is it. Somebody should be studying all this stuff. You know, this would be like who's some school for psychology school should be looking at this human, whatever, some sort of, because of the way the reactions of everybody and how she, she came in one of my chats one day or whatever, and she's like asking questions about what did it mean when this came out and he said this. What did it mean? Like, if you don't know what that means, you don't have anything, like she's so convinced in what she believes that if anyone else didn't figure out what she's thinking she found, that, it's just like, so it's hard to street scenes. Are you pranking me? What do you mean? And going to sue you if you don't give me a wrench too. What does a wrench really do anyway? Don't do it, Susie. He's awful and would be wrench drunk. What can you do with the wrench anyway? Just tell. I mean, at one time, I remember, like last year, gave everybody in the room, I gave a wrench, like, except for Bill Gorman. So he's the only one that wasn't blue. Just to be funny, whatever. It's I think you guys are always pretty well behaved. I mean, it's just, what some people take this way too serious. You need to get yourself some best Milwaukee's Best Light. Cheers. It's now warm and flat and not in my regular frosted glass with olives. I was too tired. I just can't. Everybody believed that Forrest was communicating to them. Yes, it's so true. When you ask people if Forrest ever mentioned them in a scrapbook, like Christy for sure. I mean, she's a solid yup. That if it, the one about walking less than a mile or 3 mile or whatever that distance was, that was a solid. He used her name. Didn't he use her name? But anyway, anybody else, you can use his words and make them about something you said. Yeah, but she did. And I don't know what kind of relationship they really did have. Like, I think he did. Forrest, she makes it out like Forrest did email her, and they did communicate, and they did meet in person, and they did, which good for her. That's more than I ever, was able to pull off. But so it's just, that whole thing is just odd. Because a lot of people met Forrest and didn't get, that attached, or, don't live in the past. That's a good place to stay away from. Bill Gorman, who needs a wrench? You remember that, Bill? Do you remember that? Forrest gave me an axe. Um, Moses, Moses, Moses. Say it 3 times. And he appears. As you see, they're all trying to blackball me. Bill, that's not how it works. You need to lighten up, dude. uh, hey, Bill, should I give Bill a wrench and see what happens? No, that was everyone would get kicked out, and then there would be nobody in chat but me and Bill. That would totally backfire. X marks the spot. If you knew Fenn's big story, everything would make so much more sense. Isn't that the truth? X marks the spot. I mean, it doesn't, things don't make sense. They don't add up right now. And so when they do finally add up, we're gonna feel like it will get it. We'll feel like, it's going to be like, yep. And it is a bigger story. It has to be. And that's the exciting part, right? Susie Fennhaven, go get another beer or 2 and a frosty mug and find your phone. I should. I know, but now I gotta. Okay, so my house is like it's long and skinny, right? And so now I have to walk through my sister's bedroom to get downstairs. I should have thought ahead and brought many more beers up here. I don't know. Should I go? Oh my God. I injured myself today, you guys. Ow. Did you hear that? Crack? That was my knee. Okay, I'm going to peek. Okay. Did it. This one is so much better that I put the glass in the freezer. Bill Gorman has a heart. I never said he didn't. He's just sensitive. He likes to go in attack mode. And then when he attacks people and they don't like him anymore, he wonders why not. Not all people are, not all people can handle that strong personality. But I I don't know. Bill, are you okay with? I'm fine with, Bill's just another character. Bill, you're just another character. And you get to name, everybody in the chase gets to make their a name for themselves. Question that he asked in the poem. So why is it that I must go? It's about the I. The I. Solve the riddle. One must know the question. One must know the question. Every number in the book, every number one in the book is a letter I. I think that's our clue to cracking the poem. So why is it I must go? So do we remove all the I's? Or I don't know, but that's fun to talk about. And I can't wait to meet you in Las Vegas and everyone else that is going to be there, and go down and talk about these things for real, in real life, meet somebody that has that same passion for what we're doing, or what we, is that's fun. Because I can't, my sister's still away. She said she's gonna do it. She's but she's not excited about the chase. She could care less if we ever get an answer, So just like DJ Indy's guy, he force Fens, shut up about it already type thing, So to get around a bunch of people that are all passionate about the same thing, and we all have our own dance, we have our what we ourselves decided to, the knowledge that we found, each person found in the chase is, we were all chasing the same thing, but we all found stuff so different. And to add it all up, hey, there's Jason Horspace again. Because he was asking God, Indy, he was dying. He wasn't dying when he wrote the poem, Yeah, that beer is so much better with the little salty olives doing their dance. It's not Cleopatra Terrace, Stavio. She might hear us. Huli retracted. Were you guys talking about me? Did anyone hear the end of Dale's site is December 27th? What? Nomadic Man? No. Well, do you mean he's just going to leave it there and not add anything more, or not, continue and just have it there? If all those scrapbooks and all that information just disappeared, that would be horrible. I mean, there's so much direct information from Forrest on that website that's okay, wait, I gotta cheers. Why doesn't Susie use that crystal ball? Maybe I do, Bill. Maybe I do. I can see. Do you want me to read your future, Bill? Here, I have a chocolate here. Here's my. This is a chocolate orange. I see in your future many rocks Your future rocks, Bill. K-Bro wants to hook you up on a blind date. Oh my God, that sounds like a nightmare. I'd have to know a lot of details. That isn't true. You're just pulling my leg. Hi, David L. Goodell Khan. The dove represents peace, and the axe represents battle. He wished to not go into battle. Too many people dying. Hence the trees cut down. He didn't cut them. Somebody else did, because in that scene with the trees cut down, where are the trees? They're not laying there. We only see the stumps and the axe. We get the tool and the aftermath, but not the actual product. Like there should have been a tree laying on by each, where did the trees go? My question. Dale's destroying evidence. Bill. Dang, I'm already regretting not bringing 2 beers, because this one tastes really good because it was cold. Okay, I see my name. K-Pro and Huli have a message for you. Okay. Huli, hi, Jason North. Sweet dreams. Again, just put us on your ciao. Put your earbuds in. Hey, Redneck Express. They used to build the cabin. They were used to build the cabin. Oh, in paradise. Because that's what he said. They were used to make crosses for the dead. Okay. A totem pole. What kind of wood did they use? Was there a special kind of wood they used to make totem poles? I bet so. I betcha that they only used lodgepole pine or whatever because of the carving and the straight. What, I don't know. Coffins. Ooh, yeah. There's. She has a great personality. Are you describing dating scenarios when somebody says, yeah, you should meet her, she has a great personality? Oh, Street, you crack me up. I know. I don't know why you guys look at me. I'm serious. Roll away, man. I gotta anchor myself. There we go. Put my foot into the what else? That's what I said, Huli. JK Pioneer says. That's the plan, Jason. David Brashaw. That was the story to the newspaper. K-Pro. Oh, dang it. Just jumped. Today I learned that Baby Yoda has an actual name. There's only one Native American warrior that represents this act towards the U.S. The U.S. paid dearly in a battle. Jason Northface, I would give up my solve to Gate. Go back to Geltia. There is only one Native American warrior that represents this act towards the U.S. The U.S. paid dearly in a battle. Done it tired and now I'm weak. Today I learned, oh yeah, Baby Yoda. Little Green Rugrat. Josh Gates. Oh, you would tell but you wouldn't to me or us or anyone else? Are you still guarding your, I suppose, I understand that too, where some people are still guarding their ideas and their solution because we don't know the ending yet. When people say they hate how it ended, it's not over. So when I get it, Jason. So you're waiting for it to be over. Um, Chase, K Pro, I'm no getting my. Oh, I forgot my phone. Shit, you guys. Okay. Ow. Oh, I seriously hurt myself today, you guys. I landed on concrete on all fours from a step, from a height. It was bad. I'm old. But anyway, hang on, you guys. I'm gonna go get my phone. Should I get another beer? Oh God. Okay, you guys, whatever. Talk amongst yourself. I'm gonna put the microphone and I'm gonna go find my phone. I saw it. I know where it is. It's on my table. Okay. Got it. Should I see what I missed? Nothing. Oh, Captain Marvel. Hi, Susie. Doing a show tonight? Oh, yeah, Thrill of the Chase. Here's a Dale post from 9:30. 9:30 tonight. Dale posted that. Oops. Dang it, I just clicked the wrong thing. Primary. Thrill the Chase. Ending the blog. Going to end the blog. It will go away on that date. I think the time has come. I want to thank every person out there who has made this blog a success by using it and contributing to it. I really, really appreciate it. Earlier this year, Forrest gave me the rights to publish his scrapbooks. I have made downloadable files of all the scrapbooks, plus Forrest's vignettes, passages, speed bumps, and aberrations posts. I have them posted them for anyone who wants them. They are free. You can go and download the page and begin anytime. But you should plan on having them before December 27th. You can find the page here. He gives a link. This blog has been a hoot for me, second only to chasing Forrest chests and meeting searchers at various get-togethers. I have made a few wonderful friends, and I'm certain I have created a few enemies. Even that part was fun. Who doesn't love a challenge? It's a guarantee that I will miss this rag and all of you. Take care. Remember to have fun. Be safe. Stay wise. Dale. D-A-L. Oh, wow. Well, that's breaking news that my phone. What else? Good Lord. Nothing. It's going to be 12 degrees warmer tomorrow than it was today in Minnesota. There you go. Okay, I'm back. I feel normal. Okay. And look, I snuck another beer just in case this one. I hope this one's enough, but I have one on deck. And I went down and I went out there and my sister's not there. I can't figure out where she went. And then it's like, oh yeah, she smokes. She's out having a cigarette on the front porch. Oh, I don't smoke. And so I did smoke for years though. I was a smoker for years, but it's been like, wow. I quit. In fact, I can tell you, I quit in 1998. So, 22 years ago. It's been since I smoked. But yeah, that's going to be a shocker. That's going to be a shocker for her, for sure. Is not be able to, Okay, oh, I see my name. Nomadic Man says, I suspect Scrapbook 255 will come out before the end, maybe about Crossroads. Yeah, interesting. That makes me sad. Oh, Dale's website. See you guys. I'm gonna roll out to the hallway. Shit. T Brown. Show K Pro the 7.5. K Pro knows about the 7.5. Don't you know about this? Okay. I will. This book is this is the beat up one. I have a good one and a. It's right here. Let me get a pointer. .5. It looks so clear to me. Like there's the only way, whenever I look at that page, it's there. This is our map. This is the map chapter. This is our scale, our map scale. That's our in the weeds. He hid 7.5 in the weeds. Very important. Have you ever chopped down a tree with an axe? I can tell you the stumps are really, see that. Oh, I've said that before. When you chop down, I've never chopped down, but I can imagine. Very important. That is something I definitely considered. Your swing, when you chop down a tree with an axe, we were given a scene with a tool. And when the stump is going to be where your swing is. It's not, you wouldn't chop down a tree bending over and trying to chop is, close to the ground. It's going to be your swing. So, yeah, I know about that. Very important. Or, I know what you mean. I've considered that before. And there's also like places that I've found that our stump are just like that. Like there's just stumps where it was cleared for either the railroad or whatever. Like I know in New Mexico there's a stump, just an area of just stumps that still remain to this day from trees that were cut down 100 years ago or whatever. So I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere near for a special place you did have to go through some sort of a clearing that was once a forest, or stumps. Like stumps seem to be important. Hidden in a stump has a nook, right? Cool. It made me sad and frustrated with myself after posting. What's that, K-Pro? Time has come today. Young hearts can go their way. Can't put off another day. I don't care what others say. I don't listen anyway. Time has come today. don't know that song, but I'm sure it's a song. Unless you're really clever like that. You can just, if not, you should be a songwriter. Trees were chainsawed. Yeah, that's what the trees in the book look like. They were cut down with a chainsaw. Chase and Nitty, don't they say noon tomorrow at K-Pro? Forrest stumped you. Yes, he did. Oh, shit. Oh, I just hit my knee. Oh, my God. It's swollen. I should have ice on it. I'm going to put my beer on it for a minute. Put this one on that I didn't open. Oh. Injury on the play. You know, it was hard enough. Today was hard enough without a damn injury. That was just not fair, life. God, that was tough. Okay, the Wayback Machine. Yeah, yes, X marks the spot. That's how we're still gonna get to Dale's stuff, but that's still it's clumsy and it's not the same experience. Although the information's there, and he said you can download. He's letting everybody download all that, all the vignettes, all of it. Wow, Dale, exit stage left. Indy, that's what I called you about. So silly. Interesting. Oceans 2. The important aspect of the clearing, cut trees, was the shape it formed when viewed from above. Do you think so? It could be, but using Google, well, using maps, Google Maps, and the whole overview and the actual, I never really was much of a proponent of that approach to a solve, but I know a lot of people that did find things in the landscape using Google Earth or Google Maps with the, street view. Chapter 14. Davio, chapter 14. What's also interesting, Davio, is the numbering of the chapters, because there isn't numbers. Everyone gets to decide what chapter is which. And your chapter 1 and my chapter 1 are two different things. So your chapter 14 and my chapter 14 are two different chapters. And that's all because it's all left to interpretation. I think first grade, that chapter first grade, I think that was a part of the previous chapter because it didn't have a brown box. And that's the indicator. Like the brown box to me is the indicator of the end of a chapter. And so page 15 has the asterisk, and then it goes on to first grade. So that is a continuation to me. It's not an end. But everyone gets to interpret that in their own way, and that's the beauty, and that is the beauty of the chase. Susie, get out your Bible and look up number. What makes you think I have a Bible? I have the complete works of Shakespeare. I don't think I might have a Bible. I would have no idea. I don't think so. So if it's a biblical, if it is tied to the Bible, I'm screwed. Don't strike me down, Moses. Pray for me, Bill. I don't have a Bible. No one ever has the axe tree figured out. No one here. Well, tell us. What is it? What do you think it is? The tree configuration. You mean on that page, the 23 stumps, and then the little image that mirrors that one has those other that has the stumps missing? Is that what you're talking about, or are you talking about the what in real life? Uh, you know, what page is that? It is 146. So are you talking about the configuration of that? Which and you know what's really interesting is that the last row of trees, you know, the ones that are, I don't know, but I but I love it in Fennhaven. I love it when we're here. It feels good on my brain when I'm here, when I'm in here with you all. Makes me happy. You guys make me happy. Thanks for being with me tonight. Thanks for hanging with me in this weird transition moment in my life. It really is an epic day. It's an epic day. Because you know what? My sister that moved in, it was her husband that passed away, is why she's here now. And that was only 4 weeks ago, just a little bit 4 weeks ago. But today is his birthday. Would have been his birthday today. And this is the day that she moved in to my house. So it's just like this epic life changing moment that I'm living through today and it was like, yeah, let's go to Fennhaven. And forget all the rest of the noise. Thank you for being here, David L. It's nice to see you. Bill Gorman, Noah's Ark, no place for the dove to land, so it was on the moon. Is that what the Bible says about Noah's Ark? I think doves could have landed on a hippo or something. On the ass of a hippo and hung out. So it didn't have to. I think it's bullshit, that story, Bill. Susie, we all adore you so much. Thank you, Indy. Hi, Sledneck. Did anyone jumped. Did anyone else see boots on the ground? The logged area around Hedgen. I can't say that word. So is it okay? There's a logged area with a bunch of stumps on Hey Sledneck. I bet there is. I bet somewhere near. It wouldn't surprise me in the least that, I mean, if that had something, wouldn't you just get a chill at the back of your neck? You're out there looking for forest, you got your spot and you're like, this is it. And then you're starting to see stumps all over, a clearing of, it would be like, that would be a confirmation to me, a confirmer of sorts, Rumbaugh Creek. See, Indy and her sweet knowledge about all that area. Oh, Susie. Oh, where did it go? I saw page 44, helping father make firewood. Perhaps nods to the last two illustrations in the book. Yeah, and the comment. Whoops, I just got a text message. RF United RF just sent $22. Is there a significance to that? That is so sweet. Is there a note? You should leave me a note. Goodell Khan. This is Goodell Khan. What he does. That's so good. Thank you, Eugene. Are you coming to the World Series of Fan? It'd be awesome to meet you in person. 146, 145 connection with those pages in the epitaph. Bullshit. What's matter? Street scenes. Did I do that? Right handlebar, looking through the eye she shines, shows me the way home. Left bar, coming back, blessed. Michael has my hand. W-A. Eden means park or plain. Oh. Right. If you translate, buy some more Epsom salt. You're going to need it. Thank you, Tico. I'm going to go. Oh, I will. You know what? I will do that. You know what? Tonight, actually, I thought about that, soaking in the bathtub, because it is so, I am in pain. I ruined my body today. But I was afraid I could get in the bathtub. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to get out of the damn tub once I was down there. Because I fell on my hands. I can't put pressure on them because they hurt so bad, and they have road rash. I got road rash. I got gravel, or whatever you call it, from the cement on my hands. So I thought I wouldn't be able to get out of the bathtub. I don't have that's next. You hit 50 and you got to have you can't get out of your bathtub anymore. Damn it. But now I have my sister here who is works for the state of Minnesota at a group home where she takes care of people. And she knows all about hoisting people that are helpless in and out of bathtubs. Oh no. Yeah. Jason Innie, thanks for think that are biblical, as I have gone alone in there. Hint of riches new and old, too far to walk, no place for the meek. The end is nigh. Blaze, marvel, gaze, go in peace. All the things that are biblical. Yeah, you can pull anything out of the Bible, though. I mean, really, people have been misinterpreting the Bible but there you go. There you go. There, the aha moment for me. Isn't that the truth? People have been misinterpreting the Bible ever since it was turned in from whatever Hebrew to English, all those translations, and it's just some man deciding that word is now going to mean this. This sentence in this language is now going to mean this in English. It's just a man. It's not it wasn't flipping Moses, Bill. Sorry, Moses didn't write the Bible. And even if he did write something in the Bible, somebody else interpreted that shit. who knows what he really said? So, I mean, I think a lot of it it's misinterpretation. And isn't that what isn't that what the chase is? A bunch of misinterpretation. Street scenes, did you and your sister laugh after you got up? No, she's like, no. When I got down there, I'm like, oh no, she didn't see it happen. She was in the house. I was walking out and it was the concrete step and missed it and boom. And I'm like, oh no. I didn't scream. I just said, oh no, really loud because I was down on the ground. And she's like, okay. She comes rocking around the corner. I'm like, okay, I fell. Okay, I can still move. Okay. And so I kind of just turned over and then sat there against the pole of the front porch. Because you go down a couple steps and you're on the front porch, and then it's a concrete front porch, and then concrete steps down to the, so I was on the front porch. So I sat up against the post for a while. She's like, just sit there, and I just took evaluation of everything. It's like, okay, I can still move both hands, my wrists. I can move both wrists. I can move both knees. No. So then I sat in the giant U-Haul cargo van, climbed up in there and sat there and drank a bunch of water and cried for a minute and shook it off and proceeded to carry a couch to the curb. Oh, this is one tough chick you're dealing with here. Boom. I would do anything. I would do anything for my sisters, either one of my sisters. She said, this couch needs to go to the curb. I'm going to make that happen. Hi, Cheap Girl Jody. Nice to see you. Davio22, Home of the Brave, is the same as No Place for the Meek. Could be. It hurts to grow old. Remember when you could fall all day long and wake up and do it again? Yeah. Bumbles don't bounce, man. This bumble didn't bounce, man. I hit in that box. I was carrying like a plastic tub, but it wasn't very big. It had papers in it. It was like an office thing, like here's my office paper little container. And so I wasn't carrying, it wasn't heavy, it wasn't awkward. I was just going slow, taking one little thing at a time into the U-Haul. But it was it was like a snap-on lid, so at least everything didn't go flying everywhere. I mean, it was, oh God, it wasn't good. But at least this was at the end of it was near the end. This wasn't at the beginning. It was like 6 hours in when I did this. 5 hours in when I hit the, chasing eating. Oh, excuse me. I need to slam beer. Or maybe I should have some water. Because my muscles are fatigued. I've been slamming water all day, though. I know this. When you use your muscles a lot, if you don't want to get leg cramps all night, you better drink a lot of water. Yeah. Injury on the play. Jody, I met Forrest and Peggy on the trail in 2009. What? You did? Maybe that's why it hurts so bad now. Why? Because I didn't laugh about it. I couldn't laugh. It fucking hurt. Oh my God, it hurt. It wasn't in the grass. If I would have landed in the grass, that would have been fine. But no, it was concrete from a angle up. Boom. Oh, Jeep girl. If you in that area, that would be surprising about where it was. Said everyone will be surprised where it was. Yeah, think about the location is right under everyone's nose. And eat a banana. Yes. There is a banana downstairs. Jeep Girl Jug. Picture of young Forrest on the cover holding the fish, a water sign that looks like a sign along the trail. That water sign that looks like a 5. Do you guys see a 5 when you look at that water sign? The water sign is the 5th clue. When you see that, but we know wooden signs are, we know a wooden sign is very important because that's what our story opens up with. After, like, I had to wonder what to say. And the first thing he said was the wooden sign was very important. Yeah. Gidelkan. The sculptor represents peace or battle and to remember the past. Is that the Code of the West one where they're shaking, where they're, or the two cowboys meet each other and they're shaking hands on the horses? It's a place where few have looked, says Oceans 2, which is at the start. What's that, David Bradshaw? That sign, the wooden sign? Never seen, Jody. Cage goes in water. You go in cage. Shark in water. Sharks in water. Make me think, Street. Cheap Girl Jody, wouldn't you hide it in a coffin on Coffin Mountain? It fits the narrative, in my opinion. Yeah, Coffin Mountain. Um, is that Wyoming too? I mean, that's by the border of Wyoming and Montana, north. Not my final solve, but a good one. Oceans 2. We're going to need a bigger boat. Not dangerous, remember? Not dangerous. Classic lines, street scenes. Jarl Sore. I'm waiting for the HEK letter reveal. What do you think of that? What's in that, Susie? Ah, good one. Good thing to talk about. If that guy was smart, what was his name? Christopher, right? If he was smart about the letter, because he wasn't a forced fence searcher. It doesn't mean the same. That letter doesn't mean the same to him as it does to us. He has an opportunity there, where that could be. I mean, if he put that on auction, just threw that on eBay auction, unopened, wouldn't I'd flip and bid on that? I would. I know I would never get it, but I would try to bid on it. I mean, that is a money. I mean, he could make money off of that, or he could start a new treasure search off of that. There's so many opportunities of, and that letter just might just be 2 lines that just say, you know, it's the thrill of the chase, or some whatever. Oh my God, you guys, this is beer number 6 over how many hours now? What time is it? Midnight. 6 hours. I think my first beer was a little after 6 o'clock. So a beer an hour. I think I'll be fine. We're about to find out. Oh, I wish my glass was frosty again. Did anyone find Morse codes? Only one I found was green dots dashes on page 43. Oh, now I have to look. God, my hand is so sore. I can't even I can't grip. My grip is gone now. My thumb is crushed. Page 40. What number? 43. Here's 53 I'm on. Oh, 43 is Gypsy Magic. What about it? The Morse code. Oh, he's talking about the green. I call that the Green River. Is the Green River in Wyoming? It is, isn't it? I had a Green River solve at one point, or worked on rabbit holes about the Green River based on a poker hand and river card, or the river, and somehow came up with, because why? I mean, to add this green ink into this cost Forrest big bucks to add that color onto this photo, when it, when there's like the mirror page. So if you look at, okay, so the mirror page to this one is page Surviving Myself, page 38 is the actual, the, what do you call that? The set out of the page. But that's the only place there's green, right? And there are dots. Clearly, that's a really fun rabbit hole. Who did that to me? T. Brown. Yes, you're right. Oceans too. Rabbit holes are so comfy. They are. Mm-hmm. Only after Morse code I can think of is on my War for Me picture text. I could find all sorts of things on that big, the pictures with Peggy in her swimming suit, and then their wedding picture. Yeah, I can see I can find all sorts of, I can find numbers in the stripes of her shirt. Didn't even have time to grab your ankles. You were so excited. You poofed. What? Would you hide something by highlighting it? Maybe, and make it so obvious that nobody. Okay. Jeep Girl Joy, I swear the water sign is up Sheep Creek, and the rocks behind it match too. Yeah, that rock is very distinctive, isn't it? Behind that water sign, that big old boulder. That looks like it has the number 24 on it. And two people, I don't know. Or the Wizard of Oz, or the Marvel guy, the wizard from the Wizard of Oz picture. I mean the picture of Morse, the pilot. In my War for Me, that picture where they're standing next to each other. Let me look. Oops. Past it. There's T with Olga right here. Okay. I flew a number of missions. Oh, isn't that fun? Like, I flew a number. Why did he use the word number I'm looking at this one right here. And why did he use number? when off duty, and he put off duty. Oh, I can't wait to find out this stuff. Isn't it just Shiloh has Peggy's eyes. Zoe posted a picture of her mom when she was young. I love wood puns. I made a character called Logger Nils. He speaks in wood puns. That's awesome. That's great. Well, why wouldn't you? You nailed it. Oh, Susie, talking page 93. I'm on page 81. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's this. Yes. For all you playing along at home. Yeah, and he does it. John H.I. Morse, commander of the rescue unit. Do we know if that guy is that a real guy? Do we know if that's real? I mean, this stuff is look upable. I mean, these sort of facts about his rescue and the people that were involved, that stuff is for real documented. And if there was a real guy named Morse, like, a fun thing to go, oh yeah, remember it was, to throw in there and use on your treasure hunt. This is Forrest's treasure hunt. He got to make up whatever he wanted. He got to use whatever experiences, the Saul. Okay, so X marks the spot. The Saul in the epitaph is an anagram. It contains lat long and named location. It leaves no debate. I love that X marks the spot. God, that epitaph that I'm on it now. And so now I feel that my father is sitting on the edge of a cloud somewhere watching. If he knows anything, if he knows everything about me, I'm pretty sure he's busy lighting candles, some of them at both ends. I hope he knows that I've been sometimes guilty only by innuendo. That's not why I wrote. And that's why I wrote my epitaph with such profundity. Is profundity a word? Is that a word he made up? I love Green River solves. I had good Green River a thread when you pull it, one of the threads that I pulled. It was, well, all the threads that I pulled were fun. There isn't a rabbit hole I didn't or an idea that I didn't explore that I thought, it was always awesome. Always learned something. I learned the Green Rivers in Wyoming and Colorado, I believe. I didn't know that before. I look. David, as I've written it, candle lit at both ends is. I probably just don't say it right. Okay. It is right outside the Albright. Oh, like that Albright building idea too, because that sounds like a blaze. That sounds like. I think I know more about the mountain states than my own. Jarl soars. Mm-hmm. It was exciting, it made learning exciting and fun. It did. 25 months ago would come in waves. Stick figures, sound of I, wave, C. I don't know how to read. I don't know how to read I very well. Oh, if you hover over them, they say. I should. Anyway. Profound. Profundity. What if land is not an issue? Yeah, street scenes. I can't wait to find out the real answer to that. And isn't that kind of answered by what Cynthia told us that Forrest told her? Was that giving the chest back, of going, here it is, like giving the finder, here, I want you to have this or whatever, and like a lost and found item. I don't know, but that's going to be really, really fun to find out. And I hope I'm with all of you guys when it happens. Like, if we find out, whatever, someday this is going to come out. And I hope I'm with all of you because it's going to be so exciting. I mean, we're going to have to, talk about it. Back, what'd I miss? Well, talking smart, solving all the world's problems, hiding in Fennhaven mostly. You missed everything between then and now. Cape Profundity. You missed beer number 6? That's right. I have now officially cracked my 6th beer. That is not. Pretty soon I'm going to wind down. Good thing that this is my bed right there. I mean, my weighted blanket that you guys bought me is for my anxiety that I love so much. That blanket is so good. Yeah, I'm going to sleep like a log, and then we get to go back there tomorrow. But there's no heavy lifting. It's just cleaning. And that's going to seem so easy after what I lived through today. But there's going to be no scrubbing on my hands and knees. That's for damn sure. I'm going to have to go. I'll do the up above stuff. Susie, watch your beers per hour. I know it's been 1 beer per hour, except for this last hour. I had like 3. So I had 6 total over 6 hours. But there's the equation. 6 beers over 6 hours. But 3 of them were within the last hour. That's where things go wrong, when they start going down too quickly. When you get the frosty glass out of the freezer and it's ice there when it was cold, instead of straight out of the hot water from the dish when you're doing your dishes, when the glasses are still hot from the water, that's when they go in the free bartender trick. Gabriel said, I offered to host it and transition over to Thor. Oh, Yale site? But it is just the site and the moderation that is going down. But the content is available in a link, and there is a link to Dale's PayPal to donate. Oh, interesting. I'm going to have to check that out. Trivia for you. Wyoming is the last state alphabetically contiguous touching other land. Contiguous. Alphabetically. Well, also, another fun thing about Wyoming is your phone's keypad Wyoming is 99. WY with the X between the W and Y. X marks the spot, Wyoming. If you take that X out of WXY, you have WY. You have Y unless I go, oh my God. That's what happens when you have 3 beers in 1 hour. Sorry, you guys. Oh my God. But I'm so glad you all came and joined me tonight, and continue to, be on. You guys all make me feel normal, because I know how you feel about this chase and how it's still such a thing, and I am right there with you guys. And I just, we're not, it's not over yet. Street scenes, you're good. You hurt yourself today. Mm-hmm. I wonder if anybody saw that. The neighbors across the street, but they were, oh, damn. I would be sore enough the way it is, just having exerted as much, used, it's a hard enough day the way it was, but to land on concrete, that's why the beers are justified. The 6-pack is justified. If ever there was a day to drink a whole 6-pack, it's today. I should have bought the damn $10 6-pack. I should have got the good beer instead of the cheap beer. I was thinking big. When I was younger, I guarantee I could have drank all 15 beers. Oh my God. Marathon. Who wants to stay up till 6 a.m. drinking beer with me until that 15-pack is gone? Oh, I see my name. If we make you feel normal, we're all in trouble. You're in trouble. Yeah. You all make me. I see you. You need a 12-pack. You're hurting. I know. I got Tylenol PM on deck. That's happening. Your sister can drive. Yep. Uh-huh. I asked her if she wanted a beer too. I mean, because we both of us are like, fucking A, I asked her if she wanted a beer. She said, nah. I'm like, 1 beer would feel so good right now. She's like, nah. I could not tempt her. with the Milwaukee's Best Light. Nah. Hard to say no. It's such fine brew. Oh my God. When we meet your sister, I know. I'll get her. Show up. She's shy. She's not. I'm the one with the big mouth, and I am the blah in your face sister. Much more subdued naturally. but I'm the one with ADHD, dyslexia, all the, every, I got a list. I got issues. I don't care. The older I get, the less I care about shit like that. And the more beer I have, the less I care about shit like that. Oh, today is not a good day to meet her. Nope. This was her husband's birthday, who has now been gone for 4 weeks. Or almost 4 weeks. It was October 28th, and today is the 27th. So, I mean, it's so new, and it's all of a sudden living life, and then now you're moved in with your sister. You know? Transition. I keep looking at I've got my my chocolate stash. You guys want to see I have my chocolate orange. Do you know about Terry's chocolate oranges, you guys? And I also have a box of chocolate covered cherries, the good kind. You got to get the cello kind, the kind that has the liquid center, not the white gooey center, the liquid center. These are the proper kind. Take note. Those are case of emergency. We've got chocolate. Which seems really weird because I'm in my bedroom. Now I moved my desk and here's my computer and whatever. I moved into my bedroom. So now I have my chocolate snacks. I don't know. It's not going to stop me from having my dry roasted peanuts either. That's it. I swear to God, that's it. That's all I have. These things. That's it. Oh, God. Yeah, they have orange slices printed. Yeah. You guys know about, I think these are English, and they look like a real orange, and they come in flavors, and this one happens to be orange flavored because that's the kind I like. But they have dark chocolate orange and milk chocolate orange. You are the bad sister for stashing. Oh, I know. She doesn't know about any of these things. That is so funny. It really is. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. I am the bad sister anyway. Shoe fits, man. Susie got all the snacks. I do, just in case. Because I'm way upstairs. I mean, that's really far from the kitchen in my 800 square foot home. These were my office snacks. My office area snacks. That I, watch K-Pro and Cow and eat dry roasted peanuts. I left her the rice cakes. And the Halloween Rice Krispie treats. Oh, those oranges are amazing. Yeah, they are. Terry's are super good. Yes, I love to paint. You do, Gallatin Ghost? Me too. I used to. Feels like I never, you know, I don't know why. My brain won't let me now for lately. It has to come around. Like it's on this, carousel. You suck as a sister. No, I told her about the pumpkin bars with cream cheese frosting in the freezer. I told her about those, so it's fine. And there's full Thanksgiving dinner in the fridge that can be heated up at any moment, and cranberry sauce even. Dale's downloads 733 megabytes total. Oh, yeah, it is a lot of information. If you really don't, and I have a stupid Chromebook that doesn't have any storage. God, that bites, Dale. Oh, just leave it. Just leave it go and leave it. Just leave it. Not do anything. But I suppose up no matter what, it costs money to keep it up. Street scenes. Have you been in? Have they been in a freezer for 10 years? No, like 3 days, and they've got almost equal cream cheese frosting to the pumpkin bar part ratio is like just almost, the corner pieces are like K-Pro said he is just disabling comments. Well, that's what he has been doing. No, he said, like, he sent me an email, Dale. He sent everyone, if you're subscribed, you got an email from him, and he said he's taken it all down. There's $22. Can I see? That makes me smile. That makes me smile, Eugene. Yeah, no, Dale says he's on December 27th. But he says download all the shit you want. It's free. But after that, it's gone. Poof. Dale disabled my comments long ago, says Bill. I bet he did. I bet he did, Bill. Mm-hmm. Blackballed again. Not you. I've been conversing with him tonight. Oh, you have, K-Pro? You've talked to Dale? DL? DL? Galton goes, oh, you have a site. I'd love to see art. Yarrow Soares, are you an artist with an art website? Street Seas is gone. Susie, get your, oh yeah, USB. Site is down and link is available. Oh, well, she's got her TV on and a fan going for noise, and I shut my door. So I don't know. But we have wood floors. There's no carpeting, so it is like echoey. Oops, hang on, I'm frozen. Oh, there it goes. Don't have a site, but maybe I'll post some more content on my YouTube. Hopefully. Jeep Girl, did you like Bill Gorman? What isn't on his download page? You can right click on the page and save HTML on your PC. Yep. Good thinking. Or screenshot stuff too. Mhm. Dale's really, I mean, bravo to Dale for doing that for so long. Like, I wonder when Dale first put his site up. I mean, I wonder how long he's been actually doing that. I'm guessing 2013 for sure, but I don't know. That's just my guess. Um, but that site that I ever had gone to, it's probably just like all you're Googling Forrest Fenn treasure hunt, and it's like, what the hell is this? This is great. What is this? Oh my God. What comes up is Dale's website, and it's like, okay. And then he has a list of rules. It's like, okay, let's see, or the information that you need, it's not in the graveyard, it's blah blah blah. Um, but yeah, Dale's been such a important part and has been the spokesman. He's been the face. I mean, he's the direct connect from Forrest to us, has been through Dale. I should at least, yeah. He was good friends with Forrest. I bet he's heartbroken too. Like that was a huge loss for him too. By whom, Gabriel? Susie or anyone, if you could name the stanza in the poem, how would you name them? If you could, like the Blaze stanza, the first stanza, uh, the first stanza, what would you name it? I don't know. That's a good question. Trolls threatening him. I don't blame him for not going. Seems innocent, the threats, but is real to people who are the target of them. He is sick of it. Susie Fennhaven. I never liked Dale's site, especially Goofy. Goofy was he was the like admin guy, the actual site builder. Yeah, Forrest said like really interesting things about Goofy, like who is Goofy? Where'd he go? Is he still in, like he's one of somebody. I mean, you don't get involved in Dale's and Forrest's treasure hunt website and not be a part of it and not be a searcher, not be like interested in that. Unless he truly found an outsider that didn't care about the website, or not about the treasure hunt and just about the website and just did the work and did. There are people that hear about treasure hunts and they don't care. I don't know those people very well, but there are some people that can hear a guy hit a treasure, multi-million dollars, anyone can find it, and they go, like there are people like that who don't care about treasure hunts. They are mysterious to me. Goofy was Forrest, in my opinion. Really, Street Scenes? Because I don't think Forrest, he was too old. He didn't, he would have to know a lot about technology. I don't know. But anyway, that's interesting. I told him to go away. What did K Pro say about? I told him to go away. I was threatened and I went. And we had some issues, but we're ready for the issues. He just doesn't want to deal with that stuff. Don't blame him. Exactly. I don't either. That's too bad. K-Pro, what wasn't Goofy the tech person? Forrest was the tech person? Yeah, I don't know. Unless Street, you know something. No, I don't believe that though. Just because of the way Forrest said, he asked Dale in one of those taped interviews. He asked Dale, whatever happened to that Goofy guy? And you could see on his face when he asked that question that he was sincere, you know? Shiloh worked a full-time job. Shiloh wasn't around all the time. Did Forrest have other people around him? Ref Canyon, US 10-86. Is that a highway? US 1086? I think it's funny that Forrest would say something like that. Okay, Pro Susie, you're right on. Street is exactly Susie. That's my point. Huh? Yeah, I figured it helped a person simmer down the objectives without overcooking them. I'm missing good conversations. You can tell. Goodell says the same web designer of Old Wood is the same designer on Buffalo Bill Cody's website. I think it's the same guy. Ooh. And it would make sense that Forrest had a connection. It says no match, says Jeep Girl Jody. Red Canyon is as is. I don't know what that means. Red Canyon US 1086. Why would Forrest shed light on him? He wouldn't. And why would he even ask about it? Yeah, the tech person, the actual tech person is, they're the one that's writing the code. Insert, advertisement right here. This is the way the page loads. Like, why would Forrest be a part of that? I studied the code of both sites. I looked at some of the code too on Dale's website. I was trying to get dates out of it, or get why some things were inserted where they were or when they were. I did go down rabbit holes from Dale's site for sure. Dale was the tech. No, well, Dale was the cameraman. Dale was the spokesperson. I just spit all over my computer. Whoops. Dale was a spokesperson. He was the face, He was the media guy. Yeah, he's the one that had a tight relationship with Forrest. It worked into that. Is anyone watching the markets for treasure pieces like coins and nuggets, etc.? No, because I can't have any. But you know what? I think you can't really put Forrest treasure in that same category as any other treasure or gold or whatever, because it's different. It's from the chase. It's added value just because of what it is, the story behind it, the flat value, gold price value of the chest and everything and whatever, that's that's the low ball. Its value is much more because of the story. Street C says, ask Bill. Street, only Toby has banned me, so I am a nobody. I don't think I've never got banned from Toby. Ha 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 ha. How do you know you've been banned? Maybe I have. Where you think you're in chat, or you can see it, but no, you can see the comment, but nobody else can. So you none the wiser. Most things a simple misunderstanding. Yep. Hi, JK in here. Is JK in here? Are you still in here, JK Pioneer? I don't know. It's already 12:42. If the story cannot be told, the lowball value is the best you can get. But the story can be told. I think you are the only one who has not banned me. Thank you. Really, Street? You've never done nothing. You haven't done anything to me. But laugh with me or laugh at me, whatever. Either way. I don't know. I don't ban anybody. I don't think anybody's banned on my chat. I don't know. Couple trolls. There are, yeah, there are a few people that are not allowed. But they had, to get banned from my channel, you have to be like just flat out, right for the chug. Go low. You have to just be low and dirty. Or accuse me of something that I didn't do. Or make up shit. Yeah, that happened. Or somebody accused me of stealing their ideas and then making videos about it. That person is banned. Is it? If you watch my video and it made you get an idea about, it sparked inspiration and it made you think about something in the book a different way, or you went, oh, that's just, wouldn't you? People are strange. Like when I put stuff out, I didn't. If somebody else like took inspiration from what I had said, especially if it was about Eric Sloan or any whatever, if somebody and then went and took that and ran with it, took it further, and then made a video about it, and I would never be mad about that. I would be like, yeah, that's the whole point of this. Let's keep building off each other or whatever. But there are some people that didn't like to play along that way. Nomadic Madman says, Susie Fennhaven, how did you know I'm strange? Well, because you're here 3 hours with me on a Friday night at 12:45 in the morning, talking about nothing, about we're in fantasy land, we're in Fennhaven. So you're perfectly strange. Just like I like it. Slednick, if the finder story is one of the betrayal, or if he is evading tax debt, it will not be told. But we didn't get that. You're right, but we didn't get that vibe from that finder letter. That's not the vibe he's putting out. He's putting it out, I want to sell because I need to pay off my student loans. I'm going to tell you more stuff. Just hold on a minute. I don't think it's, Who would be the betrayal? Betraying Forrest or betrayal of between other searchers? Laugh out loud, Gene. Is Gene? I thought Gene said good night. Is he still in here? Oh, I'm only. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I was the one that. Don't you have a wrench? I'm only. I'm only blocked on person. I'm waiting to get sued. I'm only blocked one person here on this channel. I'm waiting to get sued. Did you use that wrench, Gene? That power. Now they're gonna. Yeah, shit. Yeah, it's just a joke. It's just joking, K Pro. So, oh God, are you poking the bear? Why you gotta? Or I'll make a video. Go sit in the corner. Oh, Gabriel was gonna go pout in the corner. You guys play nice, man. We're all in this together. Sledneck, I think there is a reason for the silence. We'll find out in time. Yep, indeed. Street, I will find you in a bar one day and buy you a beer. Did you hear that threat? I'm gonna find you and buy you a beer. In your face. You just wait. You make me mad. Like my dad does. So I'm gonna buy you a beer. Street, if I ever see you in real life, I will buy you a beer. Or what do you drink? Are you a beer drinker? I'm only drinking beer tonight because I drank all the wine yesterday. Not true. Beer and moving, they just go hand in hand. You know, it's like you think, okay, you're going to help somebody move equals beer. Earn beer by moving people. Huli, obviously, we would sometimes land on the same ideas as we were presented with the same. Yes. Where did that go? Now it jumped and we're all presented with the same information. That's what I think she said. I think my batteries are going low in my mouse. Presented with the same data set. Hard to say who comes up upon an idea first. Exactly. That's exactly right, because we're all working. This is our workbook. We all have the same workbook. And I took a lot of, hits or that I just, but I took a lot of hits when I first got into this chase and first started making videos and first started sharing the things that I found, because, it'd be like the older searchers that were in on it all, or, would watch and go, old news, like, oh, you just found that, it's like, oh my God, that says CES. That says CES on the back of the latch. Oh my God. The aha moments, as I found them, I would, well, you guys all know, would post them and forever. Or somebody said that on a blog in 2012 or 2013 out there. You're but when you're a new searcher or not even a new searcher, when you're coming upon that information for the first time, it's still the the ahas, and so you'd have to. I learned to grow a thick skin and just go, after a few punching, after a few hits, it's like, oh, YouTube is no place for the meek. Norman, Finder story is written by Forrest and to advise the real finder on what to say and do. Possibly. Uh-oh, your connection is unstable. Oh, went away. Am I stable again? Street scenes. Huli wants to know if you blocked her. Street scenes. I didn't. Street scenes. Yes. Do you want to? Oops. I was going to give you a wrench, but the chat was moving and it won't let me. Why not? Street, the universe won't let me give you a wrench. Because it kept moving it. Either Street or Gallatin Ghost is now a moderator. I'm not sure because it moved. Just for the fun of it. Oh, man. Just to make myself laugh. Here's to you, Street. Whatever. God. What's he going to do with that wrench? Not much you can do. Here, I want to see a battle. Oh my God. Gallatin goes, not me, I can't even moderate myself. Oh my God. I'm glad you guys allow me to humor myself. Oh my God. Bill Gorman. My solution ends on Christmas, Santa Fe, New Mexico. You know what? That is a great, Santa Fe and Christmas are so connected. And when you go there and you order something and you want both green and red chilies, you say Christmas. And you get both green and red chili. Oh, who else wants ranch? Nobody. Here are people that don't want them. I'm just going to give them to you anyway. I don't know, but it's a point. It was in the first. Slednick, you want one? Oh my God. Okay, you guys, I'm down to this, and it's 3 hours and 14 minutes of me. Santa Fe turned on the Christmas lights tonight in the plaza. Oh, I should Google that. I'm sure that's in Google Images. People, I would love to go to Santa Fe for Christmas some year because it's a big damn deal there. Right? They have luminaries and stuff. Ready, block. Pretty soon all my chat goes away. No one's left in here but Street and Bill Gorman. Oh, no. Yes, let's get ready to rumble. Every Sunday, All-Star Wrestling. Wasn't that from the All-Star Wrestling from, like the 70s? Haha. Give me a wrench. I'm the only sane person in here. You are very important to this. Bill Gorman, Dale, Commuted. Commuted? Oh! I either hid you or made you a moderator. Did I hide you? No, it says very important. It's now a moderator. it slipped, and it says hide or make moderator. They're right next to each other. Things go wrong. We may never see very important again. Oh my God. You're that bad. Yes, I can. You're a man, but you have boundaries. But you can sling mud. Go for it. Ooh, Godolkin. Another fine moderator. 36 people in here. I can be deaf though. Don't poke the lion. You guys all just be nice. We're all here for fun. We're all here having fun, right? Yep, mess with the bull, you get the horns. I'm a taken woman. Mm-hmm. Okay, you guys, I'm out of ideas and 6 beers in, and think I need to eat the rest of this with nobody looking. No, no way. That would be terrible. Oh my God. I am so old now that I can't eat chocolate before I go to bed, or I'm not going to be able to fall asleep. Remember chocolate and slam it with a Mountain Dew and then go to bed and fall asleep? Remember those days? Anyone? Anyone? Susie, this is playing with dynamite. All okay at the second, but you can never tell what will make it explode. Uh, Kipro's getting serious. I am hoping that Forrest wrote a last scrapbook to be released someday. I know. There's got to be. I wonder. Because Forrest said because of J.D. Salinger and how J.D. Salinger had more stories in the vault that, you know, like he thought that was awesome. So if Forrest does have another story in the vault, that wouldn't surprise me. Oh my God. I got a wrench, suckers. That's right, very important. Ha! I don't know what you block somebody. See what happens. I don't even think you can. Can you really block somebody, or can you just put them in timeout? I mean, isn't this like fun? But it is funny to see like everybody. No man, do you want a wrench? Dale has a few weeks to post it. Yeah, another scrapbook. Wouldn't that be going out with a bang if he threw out something one more special? And why did he say December 27th? Is that what he said? Yeah, yeah. So maybe for Christmas, we get one last thing. Good night, David L. Nice seeing you. Good night, all. Sweet dreams. There are more scraps books, but they're supposed to be Dale. So what the hell happens now? Yeah, there are more. Dave Bergeron, you know that we don't know what's in the chest. The pictures prove that we are that picture provided are not the correct chest. I don't know. How do you know that with such certainty? Interesting though that it is just the gold always showing, like the book just shows us the gold. But when people get hung up on where are the diamonds, where are the rubies, where are the sapphires, you know where they are? They're in that dragon bracelet. That thing is loaded with gems. So to think that there is like, gems that are like Scrooge McDuck worthy gem, no, they were all set into that beautiful dragon bracelet. Um, they said December 27th is Forrest and Peggy's anniversary, right? No, they got married on. Yes, it is. That is their anniversary. You are right. I don't see anyone in the room. Am I all alone? Okay. Okay. You block everybody? You blocked everybody now? Just me and you? Exactly, Susie. Whoops. How did you know I was in the nude, K-Pro? I see Nomadic and Hooli and K-Pro and Gadilcon and Bill. 2 pounds of fudge I made gave me a chocolate hangover. I still have a third pound. I love chocolate fudge. Oh my God, yum. You made it? Is that what you just said? 2 pounds of fudge I made. You're old too, Bill. I bet you can't eat chocolate before you go to bed either. It's not a good plan. Romper room. Yeah. My clues, how many more? Any clue, how many more? Scrapbooks, you mean, Huli? Yeah. That's good information to know. Oh. Yeah, maple, walnut, fudge, Gallatin Ghost. I love maple. I'm there. I'm there for that. Maple donuts are my favorite. Those cinnamon, what are they? Maple frosting and the Persians, I think they're called, with the cinnamon swirl and then, oh, I know I love fudge. 'Tis the season, man. What did Bill say? Why did it say December 27th? To didn't listen when I said it ends on Christmas. It ends on Christmas, not the 27th. You're not the one in charge. Captain Marvel, falling asleep. Good night, everybody. Good night, Captain. Nice seeing ya. Thanks for egging me on. You're the one that poked me into coming on tonight. Yeah, I am too. Huli, I won't say what I'm drinking now. Everybody is in charge. Typos, thanks to stupid YouTube. Sell F or super. Sweet dreams, Captain. Stay well. Yep. See you soon. Okay, tomorrow is Saturday. Who goes on Saturday? AGK does his geocache thing, right? But that's no fun because no one wants to hear about the F word. I only want to talk about the F word. Jeep Girl Jody, gonna go to Denver this weekend and take some more pictures. Anyone know where the Beacon Star proxy item is? Go get that, Jeep Girl. Sledneck, not me. I'm just an Indian in this world of chiefs. You wanna you wanna wrench too? I learned the F word on YouTube. Let's do a panel on the Medium article, Susie. Yeah, I'm up for that. I am, because there's so many things that are and it's real information. It's what we know as real information, so I am game, man. Colorado Candy Man's hunt released tomorrow. I'm ready. Oh, really, Gadal Khan? Go get it, the golden ticket thing. Oh, you could figure that out. Oh, do it. Too much responsibility, Sledneck says. No wrench? Okay. What would you do with a wrench if you had one? I still want to talk Jackson Hole bronzes with you someday. Made the fudge look like a conspire. What's a conspire? I thought you made them look like turds. I still want. Okay. Zoom out. GE Denver Museum, Capitol Hill, lower left. Denver Museum. See Capitol Hill, lower left. What does that mean? I don't do other treasure hunts. AGK burned me. I had to read the book, and look at me now. Burn! You burned. Oh, man. I lived there for a couple years, right near the Capitol. What's that about, Gene? Very important. Are you from Jackson Hole? Yeah, K-Pro. I'll do a panel. I feel like we haven't talked about that enough. The actual article, or I don't think when it first happened, yeah, like K-Pro did, and Mike, they did go through that article, and so did Amy Seeks, but it was like such a new thing, and it was fast, and it wasn't an in-depth conversation. I don't feel like I got everything I wanted out of that juicy bit, let's plan it on tomorrow. I will ask Mike, and we will all have to digest it, but we need to dive deep in this community. Tomorrow is maybe tomorrow night, perhaps. But tomorrow is back to, I gotta do reality. Real life sister stuff. And yeah, but it's not going to be as long of a day to day. Like we started this morning it was a long day. So yeah, whatever, get a hold of me tomorrow. Night is my only option. Yeah. As far as I know, I'm going to be tired and in pain. I'm going to have to go get some more Epsom salt. Soak in the tub. Read before tomorrow. Focus, woman. I have no focus. The land part was not an issue. Yes, I think Yellowstone would make sense. Jeep Girl Jody, it makes sense. Yellowstone makes so much sense. Definitely looked like Poopville. Yep. Mr. Hanky. Mr. Hanky Fudge he was making. Oh, God. Didn't even read the whole article. Sort of like TOTC. Oh, my God. That's so funny. Hulu, you too. Hulu, you too. Indie too. God, that sounds me and K-Pro and Huli and Indy all talking about the Finder article. Who wouldn't tune in for that? Exciting. Okay, I'm falling out of my jammies. I'm such an illiterate. Me too, Huli. If we go really slow, though, we can figure it out. I will moderate the chat. Nomadic Madman will be our wrench. Shebang. My ADHD cannot be stopped. Yep. Yep, Pooley. Davio too. Alan too. Greg too. Everybody. Get the minds rolling. Yeah, that sounds like fun. It'd be quite a shebang. It needs to be done, I think. Okay, you guys. Now it's been 3.5 hours, so I'm gonna sign off. I got a long day tomorrow again. But anyway, thank you so much for all coming. And K-Pro and different ways of thinking about it, Susie. Yeah, all the different minds, all the better, right? Well, if you can make that happen, let's do it. Send me a link. Okay, I will. You know what? I will talk to you. Oh, a white Russian says very important. Yeah, I'm gonna sign off now. And thanks for coming, you guys. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Let's talk about that Finder article.